support the stream if you want to do it. I appreciate everyone just watching too. Wouldn't be worth doing without having people here to watch. So what? So we can throw a Thopter here by paying wall 1/1, and then we can chord for 1, 2, 3 on his turn. Yeah, that seems good. So I'm gonna ship with 1 Thopter here, and then we're gonna sack that Thopter to kill the Dark Confidant. He's pathing my wall averts? Huh. This. It's probably been a little while. You want to make him a bottle? Yeah. Jake's already for his bedtime bottle too. It's almost time. Pathing wall averts is really weird. I guess it's attempting to choke us on mana. Awesome, Muttonmore. You'll enjoy the deck. I guess I could just redirect to Spellskite here. Is that worthwhile? I don't think it is. So we could pay 3, and we're definitely paying 3 to kill the Dark Confidant. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I guess I don't want to do that right away if I don't have to. Just want to kind of hit him with that. If I redirect to Spellskite, then on his turn we have 1, 2 chord for 2. I don't really want to chord for 2. So I think I'm just gonna sack. I think I'm just gonna let this path happen, and we're gonna hit him for 1, and then I'd sack the token to kill Dark Confidant here. That's so strange. Well, I'm gonna sacrifice that one. You could have saved your Dark Confidant, sir. Instead, it's going to die. And you have a Flicker Wisp, and I have 3 Chord of Callings in my hand. And the Flicker Wisp is trading with the other token. Deal, good sir. You have made yourself a trade. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these chords in my hand. Probably combo kill you, but you got me. So we're going to chord for Resto and get more, like, that just, like, everything there just worked out way better than expected. I don't know what he was doing, but it was not good. Yeah, George, I definitely think, like, I don't think the Death and Taxes deck is very good in general, but I also think a lot of the people who play it aren't playing it optimally. Alright, he got us. I have been got. I can no longer, so we need an untapped land now to chord for Resto. And we did. So we're just going to do that. No confirmation. God damn it, Moto. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this now. There's no reason to wait and get blown out by something. I mean, there's a lot of decks that are good. I would have told you Twin and Amulet Bloom are good. Danish Nutter, I really appreciate that, man. Thanks for the sub. 2 new subs. I don't have to like think of a. I know people like a gimmick or something like that when subs happen, so maybe I'll have to think of one of those. Sub hype. We've got 2 emotes. I guess I should pimp. I'm really bad at pimping the emotes. We got Hoogland Bolt for when they kill the bird, and Hoogland Flood for when we inevitably keep a 4-laner and then never draw a spell.
Who made you emotes?
Goldie did.
Yeah, that was sweet.
All right, so I think we're gonna board pretty similar. I think Merfolk is a reasonable tier 2 deck. We're gonna board basically the same we did against the mono White Bears deck. We're gonna bring in all of these, and I think that was it. Cut 2 chords.
He should make you Hoogland.
A Lark and a Fulminator Mage and that. And I brought in Lone Missionary last time. I think that's fine. Lone Missionary might be worse than Lark. No, they let you choose the prefix, so I chose Hoogland. Thanks, Dennis. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the Hooligans. Hooligans is good. I like trimming some chords just because, like, getting it inevitably mind censored and, like, flooding on it like we did last game generally isn't that good. Yeah, it's probably a little over half, but that's a question you get asked a lot is, like, how often do you combo versus how often do you win the game in a fair way? And, like, that last game's a perfect example of this. We could have very easily won that game without ever getting a Kiki. Like, casting our chords to get fair value creatures, we would have definitely won the game. It's just being able to chord for Kiki allowed us to win the game faster. So you're often able to win the game in a fair manner if you wanted to, but you pressure them just enough with your fair magic plan, and then just happen to combo them to, like, close the door before they can draw out of it, essentially. So, like, even the games that we're winning with Kiki, like, you could have won without having a combo in your deck, which is a big part of the reason why I cut back to one Kiki, because you don't need it to win. I did not see anything Saffron said on Realm Razor. Realm Razor's, like, old pod tech, so... That, man, this hand is sweet. I don't know how their deck, like, ever beats Pia and Corinne Nalar, so turn 3 Pia sounds delicious. Yeah, thanks for the follow, guys. I appreciate that. I've been streaming off and on for, like, the last 6 months. We've been partnered for most of that, which is great. Got a good Twitter following. I appreciate that. Yeah, and having the combo is exactly like Twin. Like, you can beat them fairly, but having the combo makes them respect it, so... Yeah, I played 2 for a long time, but I think 1 is correct. Yeah, Pia and Corinne is very good. We're gonna be a hipster and say that I was the first one to play Pia and Corinne in Modern at a large event. Adam the Geek, I appreciate that, man. That's a record for subs in one night, that's for sure. So I appreciate that, guys. So I think we're going Courser here, and I think I'm gonna play around like Leona and Arbiter and just like use our fetch lines aggressively, like I've been saying we should do. So let's get Sacred Foundry and jam. I guess we'll find out if this Lone Missionary was worthwhile. The idea of bringing the Lone Missionary in this matchup is that, generally speaking, the matchup comes down to kind of a race. So, like, Lone Missionary can swing that race heavily in our favor. Welcome to Hoogland. That's a good one, too. Rats! He's taken our Lone Missionary away. Would you splash Brown for Donkey Kong? You know, I thought about splashing for Thought-Knot Seer in this deck. I might look at the mana base again and see if I can work in, like, 2 to 3 more colorless lands, but, like, Thought-Knot Seer would be a really powerful addition to this deck. I like Welcome to Hoogland, too. Yeah, there's 5 Kikis, but, like, your opponents can play removal and stuff like that, so, like, you're not always guaranteed that you're going to have 5. Like, they could path the first one. The thing that I found, though, is a lot of decks that play Path to Exile are generally winnable without the combo, so like, now I have, like, a philosophical question. Do I want to get value, or do we just, like, jam the PN Corinne? I think I want to protect the PN Corinne with the Spellskite, actually, so I'm going to play the wall first. And playing the wall first also has the added addition that if there's a land underneath the Spellskite, we get to play that land. And we missed on the land, but we get to shock and gain a life, and then play the Spellskite out. Enjoy your stay. That's fantastic. I'm going to copy that one. Thank you, Sir Rattleballs. I'm gonna write that down for later. We'll do things with the bot when I can. Welcome to Hoogland. At least my last name's good for something. I don't think I want to ship with the Corsair. I think I'd rather have it stay in play, like if he flashes something in. Yeah, Gavany is reasonable, but I think I like Ghost Quarter. You see me use Ghost Quarter a lot, so I like the utility that Ghost Quarter offers. I have no idea why he took Wall of Roots and not PN Corinne Nalar. Just floored. Maybe he thought Inquisition could take PN Corinne? Yeah, man. You pathed my bird. I have been gotten. And you shuffled away the card that I really didn't want to draw. Thanks, Adam. I'm going to make it a priority to try and stream at least twice a week, and I'm also exporting the archives to my YouTube channel as well. No, you can path my Spellskite. Maybe he just thought I'd Spellskite the path on the bird, but that seems like it was silly. So again, things are just working out way better than expected. Probable that I should have gotten a plain Theron instead of the third red source since I already have the Raging Ravine in hand. Vault's actually pretty good. I don't have a Fulminator in my... Ghost Quarter on top. Never forget that Magic is a skill game where the better player always wins. Someone add that to the quotes. Never forget that Magic is a skill game where the better player always wins. I say that one a lot. Commander videos. I don't think I'll be producing Commander content. Probably not. The one Ghost Quarter. People often ask me why I play one Ghost Quarter without like a Knight of the Reliquary. It's just because you call to your people and your people come to you when you need them. That being said, I wouldn't be entirely unconvinced that one Knight might be sweet. I didn't play Knight for a long time because it's like poor against like Jund and Abzanks. They just kill it. But in other matchups where you like want to be an aggro deck, it could be reasonable. Thought Knot with a few Painlands. That could be sweet. Changes to my standard deck from Atlanta. The only change I would make to the standard deck from Atlanta is I would play a few more Transgress in the sideboard. Awesome. Appreciate the new follows. Really appreciate the new subs, guys. I'm going to go ahead and run a quick commercial, and then we're going to find another match and keep it on. Play some more Chord. Alright, sorry about that. Need to talk to my wife about something real quick. Alright, queuing up for a match. How does that opponent beat Goldfish? No one knows. I don't think, like, people often ask me my opinion on a lot of decks, and, like, the Leonin Arbiter decks come up a lot, and, just, like, all of the Leonin Arbiter decks in Modern just seem consistently under-impressive. I think Craig Westco's deck, the top 8 of Grand Prix Pittsburgh, is the least bad of all of the Leonin Arbiter decks, but, that being said, like, Craig Westco is a wizard, and that's why he was able to win with the ham sandwich that is Hate Bears, so... my wife knows how to play Magic. She doesn't really play competitive events or anything like that. I did not see deck lists from the Card Market 2K. Did they post them online? I guess I should probably check their website. I write for them. Alright, come on. Something without Aether Vial in it. We are playing the 61 card special. I wanted an Eidolon in the main. This hand is gas. Yeah, the two Wall of Roots has to be right. I love having that card in my opener. The Blue-White Sprites list, I 6-2'd 150 player 5K with that, and my only losses were to Twin in that tournament, so I could see that being a reasonable deck. I think Black-White Tokens is a very reasonable mid-range deck. I think Black-White Tokens is probably worse on average than Jund or Abzan, but I don't know how much worse it is than those decks. Excuse me. Pia and Kiran Nalar is quite possibly one of our best cards in the deck, so I don't think I ever want to cut that. So we get the double Accelerant here, so we get to do 2 2-drops on turn 2, which is just great. Yeah, links are enabled in chat, so go ahead and feel free to share that, Trent. We're getting sweet quotes in here, just like all the things. Our opponent played a blue land on one, and we're going to go Wall into Plains into Voice of Resurgence. The old tap. I need to remember to put a tweet out about that. The tapping the Wall of Verse is so weird. You think so, Declan? This deck has a poor matchup against the spell-based combo decks of the format, so like Ad Nauseam and things of that nature. Okay, so our opponent is playing Infect. So we got a couple of things we could do here. I was going to say we could chord for Witness, but because we drew P and Cardinalar, I think we want to chord for